Hey YouTube, sorry about the background noise. Wanted to do a quick video. Buddy of mine from NPORA, Nissan Pathfinder Off-Road Association, wanted to see how I mounted my rock sliders and basically how I built them. Here's all the details. This railing here is 2" by 2" square tubing, 1/4" wall. The ends were just capped off with just some scrap metal that I had. You know, cut at an angle there, 45-degree angle I believe that was. Doesn't really matter, whatever angle you want. If you look underneath here, oh, I got a tree dropping, just went in my ear. Same thing, 2 by 2 1/4" wall to the frame. The frame here, when I went to the metal yard in Arizona, they had some like scrap bins, and this was some rectangle tube here. Looks to be 2" by 3" rectangle tube. What I did is I cut it here at an angle, corner to corner, to give me L brackets, and they are I believe those were 1/4" wall. Maybe they were 3/16 thick. I don't remember for sure. But basically, welded them all the way around to reinforce the frame. Located them wherever we had room. So right here, right before the lower link bracket, and between the body mount bracket. Then here in the center, this one wasn't as crucial, and then in the front we mounted it right before the frame starts to bend in. You see how it does that? Just the 3 locations, no gussets, just fully welded it all the way around. When we did this, if you look here, the gap is minimal between the rocker here and that. If you look here, you can see where the rock rail has moved up, or the body has moved down and touched that at some point. It's not touching now, but I've landed on these really, really hard a couple of times, and they've held up, no damaging anything. I will tell you this, what I noticed, sorry about my hand, there we go, come on, get the lighting right. What I noticed is that when you put a lot of force on the rock rail, it will start to bow your frame. It doesn't permanently do it, but it will flex your frame a little bit. So what I planned on doing anyway is to build some skid plates underneath here, but I was going to build my own cross members to tie in the frame a little bit better to each side. Maybe one at this point here going to the other one across there, and then I don't know, something like that. Even just that one right there, just, you know, you got room right there, and just tie it from one side to the other would make a significant difference in strengthening up the frame so that it doesn't pull out. But that's not really necessary, it's just something that I've thought about. How we did it was we just set this bar, we cut this bar to length that we wanted it, and actually I would go a little shorter than this. I would actually go to the door, or door, whatever you want to call that, and the same thing on this side to the edge of the door here. I'm going to eventually cut these things, and it's just for tire clearance. You see, these are 31" by 10" tires, 10.5" tires. The rims got a 3.5" offset, but they're 9" wide wheels. So it gets it real close to the inner fender well right here in this area. I plan on going bigger with the tires, probably 33s at the largest, maybe 32s, I'm not sure. But that's going to be something that has to be addressed, and that's why I'm going to trim the rock sliders back a little bit. So that's my only suggestion. But like I said, I cut these to length. put them on jack stands the height that I wanted, and essentially just met and end the position. I lined them up, eyeballed them like this, and then eyeballed them along the bottom here, and then with them on the jack stands, made my measurements for where I needed to mount them, and just everything's just kind of cut it a little bit longer, test fit it, find out where you need to make your adjustments, cut it again, and just fine tune it. Don't cut too short, or you're going to be doing either fill welds or cutting a new piece. So that's how I did it. Real simple. Doesn't get any simpler than that. Make sure you use 1/4 inch wall. If you go with round tube, square tube, doesn't matter. Use 1/4 inch wall. When you need these things, you're going to hit them, and you're going to hit them hard. And you don't want no flimsy, 1/8 inch wall tube that's going to dent or bend on you. Definitely use 1/4 inch wall no matter what. They're going to take impacts. If you hit them, it's going to hit hard. So that's it. Subscribe, comment, like, and I will talk to you guys later.